I think I was muted. Hi, hi, hello. Can you just give me a quick check if I'm audible and visible to all of you? And my screen is also visible. Is it a completely free or we have to pay later? Nam Sefi, this is a completely free program. You don't have to pay a single fee for this. You'll get the certificate from the Google Developer Groups at the end of this program, which is 25th of February. Hi, Cydox. Cydox. Okay, nice. So hi guys, hi. I hope everyone is excited to start our day one of C++ Programming Essentials Bootcamp. Yes, you are audible in Ram. Thank you, Ram. Hello, hi. Can just make some noise in the chat. I see only 5 to 6 people commenting in the chat. If you are not subscribed to this Let's Upgrade YouTube channel, you can subscribe and you'll get the access to send any message in the chat. Okay, good afternoon. I think this is a quite evening time. Okay, hello. How can I see certificate? Okay, I'll just tell you how you can mark your attendance and all about the certificates and all. Is it there, DSL? No, this is completely for C++ programming. If you're for DSA, this is not a DSA class. Let me just close my WhatsApp or else it will be notifying a lot. Okay. Sir, will you provide certificate as well? Okay, I think we have 102 students watching. So, hello guys, I'm Sandesh from LetsUpgrade. I'll just give you a quick, you can say recap or introduction to how you can mark your attendance and how you can submit your assignments and how basically you can get a certificate after day 5. Okay, so I hope we can start now. Hi, 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 guys. Hi, Ashish on time. Okay, I think we can start. So here, I hope that everyone is watching this live stream, or you can say class on YouTube, right? So you can see your description here. You just have to click here, and you can see some links for registration. If you are not registered for this program, if you want to get a certificate, free certificate from Google Developer Groups, MSDC, and ITM, so you just have to firstly register, right? After registering, you just have to go here. You can register by going on this link. Okay, so you'll get a pop-up. If you are not enrolled, you can just enroll now, and you just have to click on that enroll now. Will then be registered. Okay, so I think yeah, we are good. So after going on this page, you just have to scroll down a bit so you can see a mark attendance button on day one, right? So this is our day one introduction to C++. You just have to click on this mark attendance button. Okay. So now after clicking on this, you can see like how likely you recommended like today's session or this program to your friends. This is basically how much you like this session, right? So if you're feeling that you're learning a lot of things or valuable things in this C++ program, essential bootcamp, you can just click on 10, 9, whatever you feel, and then you'll get to know, okay, are you, if you're interested in a full stack web development or data science program, you can click on yes. And if you have any like feedbacks for us, you can give us all the feedbacks. We are taking a lot of feedbacks. I'm sorry guys, I was supposed to change today's title, so I'll just make it after doing that. Okay, so if you think we need to improve on something, you can just click on others and you mention if you have any like particular request for us, you can mention it here. You just have to submit your attendance. My bad. Okay, right. So after submitting your attendance, you just have to refresh. Now you can see there is something called as a progress bar. Now what is this bar? Right? What is it for? Now, this progress bar is just to track your progress and if you are marking your attendance, submitting your assignments. Now, the main reason why we have this progress bar is to give you certificates, right? So, if you want the certificate, you just have to pass the 50% mark of this progress, right? So, how to pass this 50%? As you can see, this is actually at 20%, but it should be at 14 or 15, around something like that. But you'll get to know, like you'll get assignments on day 3, day 4, and day 5. So it will go thoda sa down, like around 14% ish. So expect like if you're seeing 14 or 13% here, this is not a glitch. You'll receive 14 or 13. This is right now showing 20% by default. Okay. So you just have to go past that 50% mark. To pass that 50% mark, you just have to mark your attendance daily. And we have, as I said, we have some assignments for you, so you just have to fill that assignment. If you're like using, if you know all about GitHub or Git, you can use the GitHub to share the link of your assignment, or you can use Google Drive. You just have to do your assignments or your ID or whatever you use, and you just have to save that file, go to Google Drive, upload that, and share the open link. Remember, guys, you just have to share that open link. It should not be restricted to yourself or some email ID, so we can access that, right? So this is it for like progress bar and how you can get certificate. You'll receive the certificate after day 5, which is 25th of February after 9 p.m. I think I'm clear. Yes, name Safi, this certificate will be helpful. This certificate is to like tell all the people, all the companies that you know basics of this language, which is C++. Okay, so yeah, again, Alex, you pointed out very correctly that skills are very helpful. Like skills are very important, not helpful. I can say important. Apart from certificates, if you have right skill set and if you are like best in your communications, you can get the job without the certificate. But the certificates are to tell all the companies that yes, I know this much of C++ and I have learned this from LetsUpgrade, and this certificate is in collaboration with you can say Google. So this is actually quite a lot valuable if you want to edit in your LinkedIn or in your portfolio, whatever, where you are. Okay. So in my bad. Okay, so let's just do a small thing. Actually, Abhishek sir asked me to change the title, so we'll do that with Abhishek sir. Let me introduce you to our trainer for the C++ Essentials Bootcamp, Abhishek sir. Uh, yeah. Hi sir.
Okay. Hi, Sadesh.
So sorry
Hello,
about
everyone.
that.
Yeah.
I actually forgot because I had something to
No
do.
issue, no issue. Like today, let be the same title, and tomorrow we will go with the that part. Okay.
We will change it. Don't worry, sir. We'll do it right now. So we will be mastering, mastering data types and variables, right?
Yeah, you can do that part also. But today
Uh,
I will just cover the introduction part, and if I have time left, then we will go with the
okay.
variables and data type part. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we'll be mastering all the like essential parts of C++ with Abhishek sir. Abhishek sir, can you just introduce yourself to all the students and me too?
Okay. Great, great. So Sandesh and everybody, I am a instructor at Let's Upgrade, and apart from that, I am a software engineer. And my day-to-day activity is developing the code, debugging the code, testing that part, okay, and taking requirements from the client. So there are a lot of things, lot of daily tasks, lot of new challenges that I do on my daily basis. So yeah, so my technical stack, if you will talk about, is like the again the front end part is on the React JS, and the back end the Node JS part. Okay,
Okay.
and yeah, like I do data structure algorithm in C, C++, and like basically I use C++ and Java most of the time because they provide a lot of good inbuilt libraries, right? So with the help of that inbuilt libraries, we can easily solve a lot of difficult problem statement, right? So that's why C++ and Java I prefer there.
Right. So I just
Yeah.
clear some doubts here in the chat. I can see someone is asking, is there any possibility to get the certificate online? So Pira, I'll just tell you that this certificate is completely. You can see this whole program is completely online based. So you can get your certificate in my program tab. So you can just click on the link mentioned in description, and you can get the certificate after completing this program. Okay, you just have to do your assignments and mark your attendance. That's just a simple few steps. If you're not like if you don't know that, you can just replay all the part from start, and you'll get to know how you can mark your attendance and assignments. Okay. ठीक है sir. I think I can leave now.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
leave. Have a nice, great day. Try to learn a lot of things in C++. Bye, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandesh. Thank you for the introduction. And yeah, let's interact with the audience now. Okay, I can see a lot of chat in the live chat. Okay, box here. Good evening, all. First of all, thank you for there in this session. And let's see the comment now, right? So how can I complete the assignment? Like we will cover the topic, and after that you will get the assignment. You will complete the assignment, and you have to paste the link. Okay, so you will get the link in the description section. From there, you can paste the link. Sir, I want to be a, yeah, yeah. You will become a great software engineer. Okay, Do hustle every day and learn every day. You will be able to achieve that point. Okay, it will be open till the 5 days. Okay, but you have to mark the attendance on the daily basis. If you are marking the attendance in one day, then it will not be counted. Okay, great. Good evening, all. Forget password कैसे करें? Try to refresh the screen and from there, like you can get that point, right? How to? Okay, Abhishek, we will try to like explore, like be there at the end of the bootcamp. You will get the idea like how we can build the simple logic. Okay, and apart from that, like if you want to build the logic, there is only one thing. Okay, there is only one key point, that is practice, 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 and you will be able to build the logic. There is no shortcut for that. Okay. The duration of the individual lecture will be 1 hour. Okay, every day 1 hour, and it can exceed to 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes according to the content. Okay, but not more than 1 hour 15 or 20 minutes. Okay. Like I will cover the basics of C++. I will cover like the working behind every concept, every basics concept. Okay, we will try to make our basics strong. Okay, and apart from that, if you guys want DSA, then please write in the comment. And according to that, according to your votes, we will try to conduct a DSA session also. Okay. Okay, great. So in order to mark the attendance, you will have the link in the section. From there, you can mark the attendance. Okay. So guys, the rule is simple. If you have doubt related to the topic, okay, related to that particular topic or related to any concept, you can ask during the session. And if you have doubt related to the attendance or related to anything apart from like the session, you can ask at the end of the session. Okay. So shall we start our session, guys? Okay, let me share my screen, right? Okay, great. I will discuss the attendance part, Sona and everyone, at the end of the session. Okay, let's start the session. Everything, guys, related to attendance, joining group, anything we will discuss at the end. Okay, let's start the session. Let me share my screen, right? So let's first discuss the agenda of today's session. Okay, so the agenda will be simple. We will be discussing about the history part. Okay, like guys, please write in the chat who all are beginner in C++ or who already know C++, and yeah, like who all have graduated in computer science background or like they are from different background. Please write in the chat. According to that, we will try to pace up our course. Okay. Okay, I am beginner. Okay. Doing BTech. Great. Done with CPP. Khushbu, you are done with the CPP. Okay. So like beginner. Okay, I know basics of C++. Advanced learner. Great. Yeah, yeah, you can write in the like we have the pool, and from there you can click yes or no. Mhm. So it is like 79 to 21, 81 to 19 ratio. Okay, so approximately like most of the audience here are beginner. Okay, and those who are like have learned about the basics part, please try to answer in the chat. Okay, if I will ask some quiz, please try to answer in that in the chat. Okay, so let's start our session, right? So today's session is all about the history part, about the setup part, and we will discuss about the execution flow of the C++ language. And if we have time left, then we will go into the deep of the variable part, how the variable are constructed, like what is the syntax, why to use variable, where to use variable, and what happened behind the scene when we are using the variable. Okay, this all thing we will discuss in the today session. Okay, let's start the session without wasting the time, right, guys? Okay, great. So guys, simple. Here we have one person. The name of that person is what? It is Ken Thompson. Anyone know who was the founder of C++? Please write in the chat till that time. Okay, Ken Thompson. Till that time, I'm like going with the basic history. Like there was a person, Kane Thompson, and he was working in this AT&TS Bell Laboratory. It is located in USA. Okay, he was working on in AT&TS library in USA. Okay, and he developed a language. He developed a language that is B language in 1969. Okay, in 1969 he came up with the language that is B language, and with the help of this B language he created a operating system that is Unix operating system. With the help of this B language he created a Unix operating system. After that, what happens? There was one more person who is working in the same laboratory, that is AT&T's Bell Laboratory, and the name of that person is this one, that is Danny Riche. Danny, and it is Riche. Okay, he was also working in the same laboratory, and what he does is like in 1972 he take the reference of the B language. He takes the language, like both of them are working in the same laboratory, and like Ken Thompson has developed B language in 1969, and Danny Ritchie, what he has done is like he has taken the reference of B language and he came up with the language that is C language. Okay, he has taken the reference of B language, he came up with the language that is C language. And what he has done, he with Ken Thompson, they again developed the Unix operating system, this time with C language. And they, like with the help of C language, they have added a lot of new feature. Okay, lot of new feature in this operating system. Simple. The main, like if I will talk about the main new feature, that main new feature is what? They made that Unix operating system portable. Simple. Okay, we have Ken Thompson, we have Danny Ritchie, and there is one more person. Okay, there is one more person, and this person is also working in the same laboratory, that is 1 minute here. The name of this person is like Bijay Straw. Okay, like I'm not able to get the correct pronunciation here, but it is like Straw. This one. He is also working in the same laboratory, and in 1979, he enhanced the C language. He has done some enhancement in C language. Okay, and what he has done, like he has added lot of new features in the C language. He has done a lot of modification in the C language, and the most important enhancement he has done is like he has added classes, and like he has added classes and other features. Okay, other features in the C language. Okay, and in 1983, I think. Okay, please check this part. Okay, it is in 1983. Most probably it is 1983. Okay, in 1983 he named this language as C++. Okay, he named this language as C++. So we have Ken Thompson, B language. Danny Ritchie has done some modification on this language, came up with a C language. There was one more person, Bijay Stratostop, and in 1979 he has started doing some enhancement in the C language. He has came up with the new features, new extended version of this C language, and in 1983 he called that language as C++ language. Everyone is clear with this part about the history part? This is a brief history of C++ language. Please write in the comment, guys, if it is clear till this point. Okay, yes or no, guys? Shall we move to the next part now? Yes, clear, right? So yeah, so guys, till this point everyone is clear. Can you guys tell me how the informations are stored inside the computer? Like in what format the information is stored inside the computer, memory? In what format, guys? Let's see. Okay, great. So like here I got one answer, and he's saying 1 and 0. Okay, 0 and 1. Okay, binary format. Correct. So guys, now what happens? if you open your computer, if you are a complete beginner, what happens? Like what you do, you download movies, right? In your system, you have movies, and that is in .mp4 format, right? That is in .mp4 format. You have audios, that is in mp3 format, right? You have this pictures, and the format of picture is what, guys? It is in this .jpj, .png. Okay. Similarly, you have .txt format to store the document. Okay, to store the document one, right? This all thing we have. Okay. So, guys, what happens? Human found a way by which they can convert all these things into binary format. Okay, into binary format. So we have two kind of memory. One is our RAM, okay, RAM, and one is our hard disk. Okay, guys, can you guys tell me the difference between RAM and hard disk? What is the difference between RAM and hard disk? And where all these, like these information are stored where? Your movies, your audios, your pictures, your document. These are all what? It is stored in RAM or hard disk. Okay, anyone? It is stored in hard disk, right, everyone? Why hard disk? Why hard disk? Because hard disk is a permanent storage area. Okay, hard disk is a permanent storage area, and RAM is my temporary storage area. First point. The second point is like, guys, can you tell me like RAM is fast or hard disk is fast? RAM is more fast, right? Hard disk is slow. Why guys, hard disk is like why hard disk is permanent storage area and why RAM is temporary storage area? Anyone, guys? Why hard disk is permanent storage area and why RAM is temporary storage area? Okay, let's see. So, guys, you are saying ki hey, till this point, what we have concluded ki we have different kind of files and how we are identifying these files with the extension. That is .mp4, that is movies. Okay, .mp3, that is audio file. .mp4, video file. Okay, so with the help of the extension, we are identifying which kind of information is there in that particular part, right, everyone? And these all files are converted to the binary format, and these binary format are stored where? It is stored in the hard disk. Why hard disk? Because hard disk is a permanent storage area, so we are storing in the hard disk, right, everyone? So the second question is, what happens in RAM? Okay, RAM, we have capacitors. Okay, we have lot of like billions of capacitors. Okay, we have a lot of capacitor in RAMs, and capacitor possesses charge. Capacitor possesses charge. So when you provide electricity to your computer, okay, when you provide electricity to the computer, so these charge indicate 0 or 1. Okay, if it is positive charge, it is indicating 1, like this. Okay, like the charge symbol indicates 0 and 1 here. So the moment you are saying hey, I will shut down my laptop, what will happen? You will not provide the electricity. There will be no charge. When there will be no charge, there will be no information. When there will be no information, that means this is a temporary storage area. That's why RAM is a temporary storage area. Okay, guys. What about this hard disk? Hard disk is all about magnetic field. Okay. In hard disk, we have magnetic field. And here the poles, that is the north poles and south pole, defines 0 and 1. Okay, we have to not go into the details how these things are there, but here the poles define the zeros and 1. And can you guys tell me, if I am not providing the electricity, the poles are there, okay, the magnetic field will be there, it is independent of the electricity, guys. That's why hard disk is my permanent storage area. Everyone is clear? So that's why if I want to store something permanently in my computer, I have to store inside the RAM. Sorry, inside the hard disk. Right, everyone? Hard disk. Till this point, everyone is clear? Yes or no, guys? Okay, it is somewhat physics, but like this is a very important thing. Okay. So everyone is clear till this point, guys? What happens when we are storing the different kind of files? Please write in the chat, guys. Okay, great. So now, so now we have. Let's start with the execution flow. C++ execution flow. Okay, great. So guys, yeah. So you have the notepad or you have the IDE where you wrote a C++ code. Okay, you have wrote some code here using C++ language, and when you are using video, that means you are having the extension as MP4. You When you are using audio, you have the extension as MP3. Similarly, when you are saving the C++ file, the extension will be what, guys? It is .cpp. Okay, .cpp extension, and here you have to write name can be anything. Here I am saying ki, here the name is hello world. Okay, hello world .cpp. So I have written some code, and this is the extension here, that is .cpp. Okay, after that what happens? You, like, the moment you hit on the run button, the first thing that happens behind the scene is the compiler is there. Okay, compiler is basically a program, okay, that will take your source code. Okay, that will take your source code, compiles the code. Compiling means he is the person who is checking whether you are using the correct rule of the language or not, whether you are following the correct rule of the language or not. Here C++ language we are using, so the compiler that we are having is of C++. If we are using Java language, then the compiler that we are using is of Java language. If we are using C language, then the compiler is C language. Okay, so here I have a compiler of C++ language that will check the rules of language. Rules of language means what, guys? It will check the syntax, whether you are following the correct syntax of C++ language or not. Okay, it will check the like all the other thing. Okay, all the other rules it will check. So after checking everything, if you have written, like, if you have followed the correct rule, my compiler will say ki, hey, everything is correct. I will compile your code and I will convert your code to the 0 and 1 format. Okay, in this format, that is, the extension of this format is what? .exe. Okay, the extension is what, guys? .exe. First point. Okay, .exe extension. And this is nothing but your software. This is your software. Okay, this is your software. So this will run by your operating system, and you will get the output on the output screen. Whatever result, whatever functionality you are performing in your code, that will be displayed on the output screen. That is, this will be executed by the operating system, because our computer understands 0 and 1. Everyone is clear till this point? Yes or no, guys? Okay, please write in the chat if it is clear till this point. What is happening? We have the source code that is compiled by the compiler, and we are getting the executable file, right? Okay, so guys, can you tell me one more thing? Okay, like, those who are beginner, completely fine. Those who know about the basics part, can you guys tell me, this C++ is platform dependent or platform independent? Okay, this C++ is platform dependent or platform independent, guys, and why? Platform dependent. Great. Platform dependent. Platform independent. So, like, I'm getting a mixed response. Independent. Some are saying independent. Some are saying, like, most of you are saying independent. Okay, great. So these audience are, like, I know these are audience are having the basics knowledge of C, right? Okay, great. Dependent, independent. So I'm getting the mixed response. Let's clear that part. Okay, guys. What is platform? Anyone in the chat? What is platform, guys? Here we are talking about the definition, right? Platform dependent. लेकिन platform dependent होता क्या है? ये platform का मतलब क्या है, guys? Okay. What is platform, guys? It is machine independent. ID? No, 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 no. ID is not the platform. What machine? Windows Linux. It is an operating system. Windows Linux is an operating system, guys. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. So here, this part. So platform. Platform is basically your hardware. In your computer, you have the hardware, okay? Hardware, and on the top of the hardware, you have the operating system, right, everyone? That's why you are getting the this interface, that is the window interface you are getting here, is because of the operating system. But behind the scene you are having the hardware, right? So operating system is taking the command of the hardware and it is doing some functionality behind the scene, and you are getting this UI on the output screen, right, everyone? So we have the hardware and we have the operating system, and these two things contributes to the platform. Okay, these two part contributes to the platform here. So basically platform dependent means it is dependent on the platform, platform independent means it is independent. Okay, let's see with the help of example here. Let's assume, let's see. Okay. 1 minute guys. Okay, yeah. So let's take two person here. Person A. Okay, person A is here and he has done what? He has the window system. He has a window system, and what he has done, he has written some source code, that is .cpp file in the window operating system, right, everyone? He has written .cpp file, that is he has written the source code in the window operating system. After that he has compiled the source code. Okay, he has compiled the source code by the compiler and he got the .exe file. This .exe file is dependent on the platform. Okay, that means guys, if you will run this .exe file on the window machine, okay, on the window machine, okay, you will get the output, because the compiler we are using here is a window, and like it will compile the code and it is generating the .exe file, and we will get the .exe file that is dependent on the window system. If I will execute this .exe file on the MacBook, okay, on the MacBook, it will not run. It will not run because this .exe file is platform dependent. Similarly, if I will try to run this on Linux, it will not run because it is platform dependent. This is the meaning of platform dependent. That means .exe file is compiled on the window operating system. So the platform is what? Window platform. Everyone is clear what is platform dependent, guys? Yes or no? Please write in the chat if it is clear what is platform dependent in simple language, right? Yeah. So guys, we are not going in the deep part like how the operating system is connected with the hardware kernels and everything. There are a lot of things. It is not possible for me to discuss each and everything in 1 hour, so we are just seeing what is important here, right? But hope this part is clear, right? So basically we have Java, that is platform independent. Okay, Java is a language that is platform independent. Okay, we are not going in that deep part like why Java is platform independent here. Okay, basically here platform independent means Java will be able to run on different operating system. Okay, the executable file will run on the window also, will run on the this Mac, Linux, any operating system it can run. Okay, why? With the help of the JVM. Okay, with the help of the JVM, basically what happens in Java, we have the operating system, we have the hardware. On the top of the hardware we install a layer, we install a program, that is JVM. Okay, so this JVM help Java to achieve platform independency. Okay, we are not going in the detail part. Independency. So you guys are clear what is platform independent, why is C++ platform dependent, right, everyone? Similarly, C is also platform dependent. Okay, C is also platform dependent. Java is my platform independent language. Okay, so guys, till this point everyone is clear? Yes or no? Okay, please write in the chat if it is clear, guys, till this point. Okay, give me 1 minute, guys. Okay. Yes. I have a question. Please ask the question. And C++ is a high level language. Okay. Please ask the question. Name. Yeah. Please. We are not gonna code today. Yeah. Like we will go to like now we are going to the code. Okay. I'm not the theory person guy, but it is important for the like first we have to discuss the theory. So that's why high level language. Okay. Name. It is high level language. What is high level language? It is like because the C++ is like we are using English statement there. Okay, it is understandable by the human, so that's why we are saying ki, hey, high level language. Okay. Mohammed, like what you are not able to get, what part you are not able to get, please write in the chat. Till that time, like let's do the setup part. Okay, let's do the setup part. Okay, like names, try to see that middle part, like middle level language. Try to search that part. You will get that it is basically a high level language. Okay, C++ is okay, independent or dependent. That part you are not able to get. It is dependent. Okay, it is dependent. Why it is dependent? Because we have this executable file, and where we are compiling this file in the window system. So the exe file we will get is for the window system. So if I will try to run the exe file on the window operating system, I will get the output. But if I will try to run the exe file on any other system apart from the window, I will like this exe file will not run there. Okay, that's why it is dependent on the platform. Similarly, if I will compile this code on the Mac system, then it will run on the Mac computer itself. Okay, it will not run on the this your Windows or Linux. Okay, that is the meaning of platform dependency. Mohammed, what is the difference between like what difference between the platform dependent or platform? Okay, like the difference is like in Java, like you are having this exe, right? You have the software that is your .exe file. Exe file is nothing but the machine code. Okay, machine code here. So in C and C++, that machine code is platform dependent. And Java, if you are compiling the code on Windows, then it is independent. You can run the code on window, you can run the code on Mac or Linux. Okay, irrespective of the platform, you can run the code. And how Java achieve this part? With the help of JVM. Okay, so this is a difference between platform independence and platform dependent. Okay, now it is clear, guys. Yeah, so let's move to the setup part, right? So for the setup, we are using the Visual Studio Code ID, and here like we know we need two things, right? We need two things. The first thing is what, guys? The first thing we need is the ID where we should write the code, and for that ID we are using Visual Studio Code, and we need the compiler that can compile the code, right? And the compiler here we are using is the MinGW compiler here, right? 1 minute. Okay, so here you can see the link. So here you can see we have the link for the MinGW compiler. How you will get the link here? So from here, like you can search for the MinGW compiler download on the Google search. You will get the link from there, or you can take this link. Okay, I am pasting this link in the chat. Let's see. Yeah, please see whether it is pasted or not. No, it is not getting pasted, right? So after the session, I will paste the link for the compiler in the comment part. From there, you can install the compiler. Okay, what you have to do in order to install the compiler? Here you can see we have a compiler that is for the Windows operating system. Okay, we have the compiler for the Mac operating system, and we have the compiler, like you will get the compiler for the Linux also. Okay, search for that part. So what you have to do here? click on the download link, and from here what is happening, there are a lot of ad coming, right? So we have downloaded the compiler here. Okay, so let me see here, right? So this download thing, you will get the main engine compiler is downloaded here. After that, what you have to do, right click on this part, you have to extract this one. Okay, extract this one, and here the moment you will double click, extract this one, where you have to extract this file in the C folder. Okay, extract this file in the C folder, click on the extract button. After extracting the file, go to the C drive. In the C drive you will see this min.gw folder. Okay, in the min.gw folder, go inside the folder, go to the bin part. From the bin part, copy the path. Okay, copy the above path, this path, guys. Okay, after copying this path, what you have to do, okay, after copying this part, what you have to do, you have to set the path. How you can set the path? On the search, click on the environment variable, that is edit your environment variable. From here, click, select the path, that is this path, click on new, not new, edit. Okay, click on the edit, and after clicking on the edit, click on new, and here paste the path that you have copied. Okay, that is your C folder. Inside the C folder we have min.gw folder. Inside the min.gw folder we have the bin. Okay, paste this path here and click on OK. Okay, click on OK here, right, like this, and after that again OK, and you have successfully set the path. You have successfully set the path. Now in order to check whether the path is set or not, open the terminal here. Okay, in the terminal write g++ dash dash version. Okay, so here you can see I am getting the version of the compiler, that is 11.2.0. so I have successfully saved the set the path, right? After setting the path, what you have to do, guys, you have to download the Visual Studio Code. So in order to download the Visual Studio Code, what you have to do, 1 minute, let me see. Okay, give me 1 minute, guys. So for the Visual Studio Code, simple link, right? You can use this link on the Google search, paste this link, or you can search for the Visual Studio Code download. From there you can download the Visual Studio Code according to your operating system. After downloading the Visual Studio Code, click on next, 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 and this will be saved here, right, like this. You will get this screen here, and after that what you can do, you can create a folder either on the desktop, okay, or on the document, anywhere you can create the folder. How to open the folder? Create on this file, and after that create on the open folder. And from here, since I have already created a folder in the desktop, so here I have already created a C++ folder. Let's select this folder. Okay, so the moment you will select this folder here, okay, let's remove all the code from here till that point. So here you will get this screen, and let's increase the font size now. Yeah, so now what you have to do, here you can see the icon, right, new file icon. Click on the new file icon, and on the new file icon what you have to do, uh, create a new file. Let's assume the new file is hello world. Okay, hello world dot cpp. Okay, so I have created a new file, that is hello world dot cpp, right, everyone? And let's remove this part also, clear the screen here. Okay, after that, guys, each language has an entry point from where the execution will start. Okay, each language has an entry point for where the language will like where the execution will start, and here the entry point is what, my main function. Okay, so I have to start the execution from the main function. This is a syntax of writing a function. Okay, this is return 0. Okay, wait for few classes, we will discuss what this integer means, why we write this int here, what is the meaning of return. Okay, everything we will discuss, but till now, in order to write a simple program, you have to use this main function. Inside this main function, what you have to do, you have to print something. Let's assume you have to print hello world on the output screen. So what you will do, you will say ki, hey see out, and you have to use this arrow here, double arrow. This is called the extraction operator. And after that, whatever you have to print, you have to use in the double quotes. Inside the double quotes, let's write hello world. Okay, hello world. And we are done with the part. But we are getting some error here, right? We are getting some error. Can you guys tell me what things we are missing here in this code? What all things we are missing here? Please write in the chat, guys. Let's see. I can see a lot of discussion here. Can you guys write in the chat what all things we are missing here? We are missing the header file. Okay, Gaurav, what about others? What is the syntax of the header file? Anyone? We are missing the std and we are missing the header file. Can you guys tell me the syntax of the header file? Okay, like I got the answer from Ria. Okay, using namespace std. So those who are saying, hey, we are missing namespace std, can you guys tell me what is the use of this namespace std? Okay, and here let's include the header file also, right? Hash include iostream. Okay, and I'm done with the part. Still I'm getting an error, right? So guys, what happens? So basically, we are saying ki, hey, if we want to print anything, we have to use this syntax. That is cout. We have to use cout in order to print anything. After that, the extraction operator in the double quotes, any English statement that will get printed on the output screen. But here you can see I have to use two things. That is first the iostream, and the second is the std. Like most of you saying std here. Is used to what is the using of, okay, yeah. So guys, what happens here, basically this iostream is nothing but a header file. Okay, it is a header file. Header files means a simple file where the C++ code is written. Okay, like the code we are making now here, the code we are writing here, similarly some codes are written in the iostream file. Okay, and what happened behind the scene, let's assume here we have the iostream file. This is my iostream file, right? iostream file. Okay, inside this iostream file we have the declaration, not the definition part. We have the declaration of all the inbuilt function. Okay, declaration of all inbuilt functions, object, and everything. Like here we have the declaration part. Like some declaration are inside the iostream header file. There are a lot of header files. Here we are using iostream because the declaration of cout is inside this header file. Inside this header file we have a container. Okay, we have a container. The name of this container is std. Okay, and like this, namespace std, curly bracket, like this. Inside this container we have this cout declared. Okay, similarly we have the scene is to take input from the user, is to take input from the user, cout is to print output on the output screen. So the declaration of cout and cin are inside this namespace std. Okay everyone, this is basically a container that is used to store the declaration of different identifiers. Okay everyone, so here since I have to use cout, this cout is inside the iostream file. Inside the iostream file we have the namespace. Inside this namespace we have the cout and cin defined, declared. Okay, declared. Not the definition is present here. Definition is present inside the library file. Okay, library file. Definition is present inside the library file. So here the definition is present inside the library file, but the declaration is present inside the iostream file. Everyone is clear now? What is this using namespace std, and what is this iostream, and why we need to use this part? Please write in the chat, guys, if it is clear till this point. Please write in the chat. Yes, yes, great. So here, like this, right? So let's write the, okay, here if I'm not using like guys, can you tell me here, like most of you saying ki, hey, you have to use using namespace std, right? So you will not get the error. So here the moment I am not using, like I'm using namespace std, you can see I'm not getting the error, right? Let's save the code now. Let's run the code. In order to run the code, what you have to do, you have to use a command that is g++ and the name of the file. The name of the file is what? Hello world dot cpp, right? And here you can see I have successfully compiled the code. After compiling the code, I got the exe file, and if you will see here in the folder structure, this, okay, if you can see this part, this one here. So this is like this one. This is your software. This is the machine code. You got the machine code. Now you want to run the machine code. In order to run the machine code, what you have to do, guys? Okay. In order to run the machine code, here you have to write the command that is /a. And the moment you hit on the enter button, you can see you are getting hello world printed on the output screen. Everyone is clear now? Everyone is clear now? Please be patient. We will discuss about everything. Okay. uh, as Shuri is saying here, why we are using namespace std, guys, again, here, okay, let me explain this part again, right? Please listen carefully this part. What happens, we have the header file that is iostream. Inside this iostream header file is nothing but a C++ code that is having different operations inside it. Okay, so some operation is what it contains, the definition. This header file is containing the definition of cout and scene. Basically we are using this header file for cout and scene, and inside this header file we have a container. Container is what? Using namespace, sorry, not using, it is namespace std. Okay, inside this namespace std we have the declaration, that is cout is declared here, cin is declared here. Now it is clear. Okay, let's move to the next part. Yeah, everyone is clear, like yeah, we have different header files, that is conio. Yeah, my program didn't run. New status, why your program didn't run? Can you please paste your program here? Like this is a simple program, right? It should run. Please see like whether you're following the correct syntax or not. Okay, so we got the output on the output screen, and there is one more way, like if you're not using this namespace std like this, what you have to use, you have to write like this, that is std double this one scope. This is scope resolution operator. Okay, like this also you can save the code, run the code, again you will get the output. Okay, so here like this also you can use cout or by using this also, but if you are using std scope resolution operator, so if you are typing cout again, that is, then again you have to use this operator. Okay, again you have to use this operator, that is std scope resolution operator and hello world 1, like this. Okay, so again and again you have to use std. So in order to remove this part, the best practice is what you should use, using namespace std. And we are done with the code. Okay, we are done with the code, we got the output on the output screen, right everyone? After that, yeah, as Kashif, please go with the Visual Studio Code. Okay, Turbo C++ is outdated. Okay, yeah. So, so guys, the next question is like, why we write a program? Anyone? Why we write a program? What is the need of writing a program? Let's see. Yeah, Turbo C++ is for college practical. You can use any editor. Okay. So guys, the question is why we write a program? To communicate to computer. Okay. To solve real life problem. Correct. To solve problem. Correct. Yeah. Correct. Correct. So like all of you are correct. Okay. To do work computer for us. Okay. Correct. Correct. So guys, what happens? We write a program. Basically, we have a lot of data. Okay. If you have to deal with the data, like any data, like everything is all about data, right? when you are calling, then also data is getting transferred, right? When train is moving, then also the data is getting transferred. That's why you see the train status, the updated status on the train app, right? Similarly, when you are making the transaction, data is processing behind the scene. So everything in program, everything in IT or computer field is all about data. Okay, so we have the data, and what we have to do, we have to process the data. Okay, in order to process the data, we need to store the data somewhere. Okay, we need to store the data somewhere, and that somewhere is what? It can be your RAM or it can be your hard disk, depending on the use case, whether you want the data, whether you want to process that data on the temporary basis, or whether you want to process the data on the permanent basis. Okay, if you want to process the data on the temporary basis, you can store the data in the RAM, and how you can achieve that part? With the help of variable. Okay, so basically you are writing the program to process the data. After processing the data, you want the output. Okay, on the output screen. Okay, you want the result from the software that you are making. So basically, in order to store the data, we have to use variable, guys. So the next question is, what is variable? Everyone, let's see, what is variable? Okay, why to use return zero? Please be there. Okay, when we are discussing about the function class, there we will go in details uh, why we are using return zero. Okay, because it requires a separate lecture to discuss all the thing. Okay, about the function part. So we have the function. About that part we will discuss in the function chapter. Okay, please be there. Okay, in the function chapter. So I am getting the answer about the variable, right? We store the value. We store, it contains value. Variable is the container to store variable. Okay, great. Data type store the value. Okay, like all of you are somewhat correct here. So guys, variable is what? It is a named memory location. Named memory location. So you are saying, hey, what is this? What is the meaning of named memory location? What happens in your computer? You have the memory. Okay, you have the memory like this. Let's assume this is your memory here. After that, let's assume you have to process the data 10. On this data 10, what you have to do? You have to perform an operation, and the operation here is what? You have to do addition operation. You have to do addition of 2 on this data 10. Okay, on this data 10. So you are saying, hey, I will create a C++ program because I am learning C++ here. What I will do first? I will first store the data somewhere, and that somewhere is what? Variable. So what I will do? I will store the data in a variable. So here, uh, in order to store the data in a variable, we have to follow a syntax here, and the syntax is what? Data type, and we have the name of the variable. Okay, the name part, and this is a syntax of declaring a variable. Okay, declaring a variable. Everyone is clear? So here I want to store integer kind of data. What I will say ki, hey, since the data is of integer type, so the data type will be int here. Okay, and the name is what? I can take any name. Let's assume the name is what? Num. And how, what I've done? I have declared a variable. After declaring a variable, what I can do? I can initialize the variable with data 10. Okay, like this. This is the first way. First, you are declaring, and after that, you are doing what? You are initializing the data, right? Initializing part. You can do this two part in one line. That is int num is equal to 10. Here what you are doing? You are declaring and initializing at the same time. Declaring and initializing at the same time. So we have the data 10, and in order to store the data 10, we have to use the syntax this one. Okay. And what happened behind the scene, guys? We have the computer memory. Okay. We have the computer memory. In that computer memory, some memory will get allocated. How much memory will get allocated? What will be the size of the memory? Like all these things we will discuss in the next section. Okay, next session. So this section is all about the basic stuff. Okay. In the tomorrow section, we will go in the deep part, how the data are stored, how many bytes it occupies, what is byte. Okay. Everything we will discuss in the next section because it is already 8:59. Okay. So we require at least 1 hour to discuss about the variable and the data type, guys. Okay. So this is all for today's session, guys. Please write in the chat if you got the clear understanding about the history part and the execution flow. And there are a lot of things like we will discuss in the next section about the variables and data types, okay, with the practical implementation. Okay. So if you have any doubt related to anything, please write in the chat. Okay. What about attendance? In order to mark the attendance, what you have to do? Yeah. In order to mark the attendance here, 1 minute, let me here, right? Go to the description. From the description, you can see the attendance link, right? Open the attendance link and you will get the mark attendance button, right? Login, okay, that is sign in with your email. And after signing in, let me see here, you can see, right? Close this pop-up here. After closing this pop-up, here you can see the mark attendance button, right? Give the rating. If you are liking the session, we are having the 6 month Let's Upgrade program that we have discussed in the starting. Also again, I am discussing that part. This program is all about the front end and the back end part. If you are taking the full stack web development program, if you are taking the data science program, then it is all about the machine learning, big data, different tools to analyze the data. We are making a lot of interesting project that we will discuss in the next session. Okay, like what all project we are doing. If you are interested, you can go to our website. From there you will get the link of the download button. From there you can download the syllabus, right? And yeah, if you have anything to suggest, click on this part and submit the attendance. Okay, so I'm getting some error here, but like I will talk to the management and see like what we can do here, right? In order to join the WhatsApp group or anything, from here you can click on the WhatsApp link, right? You can join the group from here, right? Great. So please like the session, guys, if you are like able to get the clear understanding about the basic part. And like please be patient, we will discuss about each and everything in depth. Okay, the basics part we will cover in depth. So sir, why C++ is different from other programming language? Like every language has its own benefits and like has its own advantage and disadvantage. Okay, Harsh, basically it depends on the use case, like how you are using the language. The syntax are different, and basically we use C++ most of the time to do competitive coding. So like yeah, like we can use C++ for the game development. We can create a GUI based software for our like there are a lot of use case you can take. Okay, like most of the, if you are talking about the importance of C++ language, guys, then Java is written in C++. Okay, and major operating systems written in C++, right? So there are a lot of use case of the C++ language, right? No assignment today. Today is a basic class, so that's why there is no assignment I have given today. Okay, from the tomorrow or from the day after tomorrow you will get the assignment part. Okay, those who are having the like those who are demanding for the DSA session, please write in the comment. If we have the like lot of requests from you guys, we will conduct a DSA session. Okay, and please mention the topic also, on which topic you want the DSA part, right? Okay, Sai, can you tell, write in the chat like you are beginner or like you already know like about like you already know about the Python and the other language? So basically, C++ is all about building the, like if you are starting from the beginner, then if you are having the knowledge of the C++, then it will help you in the Java. Like I got helped like in understanding the JavaScript and understanding the Java. Okay, so basically C++ is most of the time used for the programming, competitive programming. Okay. Abhishek, like if you're not able to join the WhatsApp group, you can mail us on support@letsupgrade.in. Okay, from there we will try to resolve your issue. Link for me in GW. Uh, After the session, I will paste the link, okay? Because right now I am not getting the comment option here, right? And if I'm pasting the link in the live chat, it is not showing. That's why. No assignment today. We will have the assignment after the second session. Okay. Which language is important today time? So if I have to summarize your answer in one word, then focus on the problem solving skills. Okay, language is a like you should master, like you can master any language. Focus on the problem solving skills. If you have the right problem solving skills, you are standing in front of the competition. Okay, you're standing in front of the competition. So focus on the problem solving skills. Language is what? Language is just to write the syntax. Okay, you know the syntax. You can learn language in 1 month. Okay, you can learn any language, that is Java, C++, Python, in 1 month. But the main part is the problem solving skills. Okay, it takes time. So practice on that part. Focus on that part. Sai, if you have DSA, like please write in the comment. We will try to take a DSA session also. So Amir, I want to take, like, you want to take DSA session. Okay, you want to like. I'm not able to get that point. How to increase problem solving skills? Okay, like there is only one answer. In order to increase the like problem solving skills, try to solve lot of problems, okay, of different topics. Take like one topic at a time. Try to solve 10 to 15 problem on that topic. Move to the next topic. After doing the topic wise problem solving after doing the topic wise problem, go to the random problem. Try to solve as many problem as possible, okay. Make a target. Try to solve 1 to 2 problem on the daily basis. You will see the improvement, okay. But you have to practice, okay. There is no shortcut. If anyone is saying ki, hey, I will teach you the problem solving skills in 1 day or 1 month, then like he is lying to you, okay. It is on you, like how you are hustling, how you are working hard, then only you will be able to increase your problem solving skills, okay. Sir, CPP is fully dependent or partially dependent? It is fully dependent, I think. Okay, Yashika, please do the Google search, but what I know, it is fully dependent, okay. Anything specific on problem solving skills? So Roger, like, and everyone, if you want problem solving session, okay, like how to optimize the code in the third day, please write in the chat. According to that, we will take our fourth like we will take our fifth day class on the problem solving session, okay. We will try to see like how we can optimize the code, how we can observe the brute force solution, and how we can come up with a this optimized code, okay. Your screen is blurred. Try to increase your video quality, guys. And still it is blurred. Like most of you are having the blurred issue. Please write in the chat. We will try to resolve that part also, right? What is the use of GitHub? Basically, like you have the team, you are doing like it is like a new status, right? So basically, what happens in the GitHub? It is like you have the project, right? Some part you are doing, some part your friend is doing, like 5 to 6 friends are doing at the same time, and you have to like combine the code at the same place, okay. So you can use GitHub in simple language, okay. In order to understand the GitHub, go to the Google search. See, like it is simple, right? GitHub is simple. You have to just learn some command and you are good to go. How would you describe the logic building? How important it is? So logic building is all about how like you are seeing the problem statement, okay. If you are able to see the problem statement, okay, the first thing is what, like if I am the complete, like when I am the beginner, then when I saw the problem statement, then I am not having the correct idea like what approach I should follow, whether I should use a loop there or like what, like I'm completely blank, okay. But with practice, what I came to know is like I got the like insight from me itself. It is coming ki, hey, I have to use this data structure because this data structure will fits for this problem statement. I have to use this approach, okay. Like I have to use this algorithm because with the help of this algorithm I am getting the more optimized solution, or you can say like the solution is more simple, okay. So like in order to build the logic, make the thing simple, okay. Don't try to go to different site, try to take one site, try to take one problem statement, try to solve on the daily basis. Okay, you have to, like, if you have to cover the long path, make the path simple. If you are making the path complex, like it will like you will be able to solve the problem for 5 to 6 days because of the motivation, but after that you will lose your path. Okay, and so the basic thing of solving the, like, practicing the problem solving skill is make your thing very simple. Okay, try to learn simple. Okay, try to make the simple thing, try to solve simply whatever data structure you are having, and you are good to go. But you have to be consistent there. Sir, I want to do a course on theory of competition. Can you provide the course? So, Yashika, if you have the course related doubt, please go to our Let's Upgrade portal. From there, you will get the clear idea what course we are having and what we are discussing there, right? So, C language is the basics of all language. So, basically, yeah, if you have time, you can learn the basics part of C, and after that, you can switch to C++ or Java. Sir, where you are working right now? Like, what, where you are placed? So, basically, I am currently working for the Indian Railways, okay, and the Indian metros. So there I have to see the train, and like there are a lot of other stuff I have to see. Suggest me a better platform for logic building. Jashwant, you can, like, if you are the complete beginner, first try to improve your basics part. After that, you can move to the data structure, like learn the all the data structure. Okay, take 5 to 6 questions from all the data structure. In order to get the platform, you can try lead code, or you can try the hacker rank or hacker earth. Okay, but go with the lead code. Try to solve the easy problem first. You will get the clear understanding. Anish, I use Linux for hacking my neighbor's Wi-Fi. Okay, great. Like, how can you use Linux for hacking? Okay, so Mamta, I am not having the expertise on the Linux for hacking, so I am out of this part. Okay. Related to the course, please go to the Let's Upgrade site, right? Yeah, yeah. Like, I am from the CS background, but background is like I have not studied in the CS part. After that, I have studied when I realized yes, I have to do something in career. So if you have to learn something, you don't need the background, right? What's after C++? DSA? It's on the audience demand, Amit. If we have the good audience demand, like we will have the course on the DSA part also, right? Correct. Yeah. So hope I am able to answer most of the doubt. And related to the attendance, related to the like, if you are not able to mark the attendance, please write the mail on support at the rate letsupgrade.in, and I will also talk to the management. Okay, I will try to fix that part issue. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining the today session. We will meet in the tomorrow session with the DSA, not DSA, like I'm saying DSA, yeah, with the variables and data type in depth. Okay, in depth, like you will be learning a lot of new thing in that part. Okay, so please be there in the in the DSA again, in the variables and data type part. Okay, guys. So this is all for today's session, guys. If you have any doubt, anything you have to ask, we will take the doubt in the first 5 minutes of the session and the last 10 minutes of the tomorrow session. Okay, guys, this is all for today's session. Okay, thank you everyone, thank you everyone for joining the session. Okay.